Hey, how's it going tonight, Big Orange Nation? This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel. The basketball polls for men's and women's have started coming out. Didn't hit on the basketball yesterday. They did have SEC Media Days today, but the Lady Vols, the AP poll for the women was voted on today. And if you're the Lady Vols, if you're Kim Caldwell, I think you got to like this. All right. I'll talk about why here in just a moment. One, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for checking out the channel. Just the drill. If you like the content, hit the thumbs up, share it out. If you have not subscribed, if you're on the fence about it as well. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. There's also a post I had a while back where I asked for listeners' feedback on it for something you wanted to see on here. Check that out as well. But let's get right into this thing. The AP released their poll today. Of course, no surprise, South Carolina ranks first in it. The Lady Volunteers, according to the others receiving votes, received 3 votes and are ranked. They're not in the top 20. They come in at 36th. If you're Kim Caldwell, and if you're this staff, you've got some pretty good players coming back, and you brought in some good players in the portal, I think you've got to have a chip on your shoulder a little bit right now. So I was looking at the Lady Vols schedule, and there are 10 of their opponents ranked ahead of them, and then they play Middle Tennessee, who's ranked, according to the votes, just behind them at 38. South Carolina, number 1. Of course, they play them play them a couple times this year. Let me go back to this. So Middle Tennessee, they play them November 12th. I'm not going through the whole schedule. Florida State is 19th. They play them in the SEC ACC Women's Challenge December 4th. Iowa, 26th. They play them in the Shark Beauty Women's Champions Classic in Brooklyn on December 7th. They have a tournament in West Palm Beach, Florida, December 20th and 21st. I can't remember off the top of my head what teams are in that, so it's possible they could play some more ranked teams here. You've got, again, I'm just going by rank. Oklahoma 10th. They come to Knoxville January 5th. LSU is 7th. They come to Knoxville Thursday, January 9th. Let's see, there's Arkansas not ranked. Mississippi State, that's where our old coach Samantha Williams last year, that so much uproar when she was left from some of the Lady Vols faithful. They're not ranked, but they're January 16th. Vanderbilt, according to the votes, 33rd. They come, Lady Vols go to Nashville. Then at Texas, January 23rd, Texas comes in at 4th in the poll. Of course, defending national champion South Carolina comes to Knoxville Monday, January 27th. They are ranked number 1 overall. Number 2 ranked, UConn. This one, the rivalry is renewed. They come to Knoxville Thursday, February the 6th. LSU in Baton Rouge Sunday, February 9th. Of course, like I said earlier, they are ranked 7th according to the AP. Then you got Auburn, Ole Miss. Neither one of them are ranked. Alabama is 24th. They come to Knoxville on February 20th. Here's Florida and Kentucky. Kentucky is ranked 22nd. Georgia is not ranked according to what I'm showing. And then, of course, end of the year. So they play South Carolina once, not twice. They only play them once, play them in Knoxville. And then, of course, you've got the SEC Women's Tournament here in Greenville, Bon Secours Wellness Arena. So, again, out of the SEC, according to this, that would, to me, have Tennessee at about 9th. You've got a real shot, I think, if you're Kim Caldwell and this staff. With your style of basketball, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be in your face. It's going to be a lot of run and gun, but she's emphasizing defense. They do like to shoot the ball. You're going to see some of their post players stepping out, shooting threes, opposed to just posting up. She's talked about that. Hollinshed stepping out. The transfer from Maya Spearman stepping out some as well. She talked about, Samara Spencer running the pace. They've got a pretty good idea of what they want to do. And, of course, you've got Tess Darby. You've got your returning players who can add to it. But, again, you brought in 5 Power 5 transfers. 5 Power 5 transfers who all played roles, significant roles at their schools. I think this Lady Vols team, man, I really think They're going to surprise some people, and the fan base is feeling it too. It said last week that 7,000 tickets were sold, season tickets. That's the most. I can't remember since when, but that's the most that have been sold in a long, long time for it. Just it seems like a lot of excitement. People are happy. They're on board. I mean, they just had 3 high-profile recruits in this past weekend. It looked like, according to the videos, if you saw any of that, as they had Grace Knox, Jada Civil, Dania Prawl in. The Paldo twins were there, as far as I know, on unofficial, so they were there helping to recruit as well. This program's on the up. It really is. It's coming up. The bottom line right now is you get out and prove it on the court, you're going to get these ladies' attention. They're recruiting at a high level. If there's doubt, these recruits want to see, and they're able to see it firsthand when they're coming in. And, just videos of these girls at the football game, they're having a good time. They seem to be enjoying themselves down there. I think this is going to be a fun basketball team to play, and I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. And if you're Kim Caldwell and this staff coming in the first time, the Lady Vols brand, you're trying to, get your style in. You're trying to make your mark this year. Best thing to me that could have happened is they ranked them where they did 36. You put them up top 20, top 15 or something. Not that that's bad. Don't get me wrong on that. But, if anything, you want a little extra chip on your shoulder coming in that, hey, yeah, they're doubting me coming in. I like it. I like it for this staff. I like it for what's going on. The Lady Vols' first game. Let's see. It is an exhibition. It will be, I know it's against Carson Newman. It is on Halloween night, 6:30. And they did announce TV designations today. If you've got, the ESPN app, if you've got a login for that, only one game is on ESPN Plus. The rest of them are on one of the ESPN networks, or worst case, they're on the SEC Network Plus, which normally if you have a login, you can get those SEC Network Plus games as well. I guess as long as the SEC Network's on your subscription, you can get that. So all but one of the games will be televised on one of them, and then there's the one ESPN Plus game. There is, I think, one game's on Fox, and then there's a couple of the games. It's those games in Florida that TV has not been determined on that. But just wanted to bring that video here about the Lady Vols, and frankly, to me, there's no respect given. And I think you got to like that if you're them. Appreciate you guys checking out the content as always. At the end, if you'll click that join button, that'll tell you a little bit about the tiers. The more I build that, the more we can do with that right now. And any and all support, it does go back into the channel to help support the channel and try to bring you the best coverage that we can bring. Is right now I've been covering 4 sports. I'm wanting to take on softball. I've not taken that on yet, but we'll get to that later on. As it's an everything school, it's an everything channel. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel coming at you. Last but most certainly not least, go Vols and go Lady Vols.